We live in such a crazy world where so much information about dating, about anything you want, right? But when we talk about dating, if this dating advice make you more authentic or it make you more performative, we are drowning in rules, in strategies, in masculine frame podcasts or list of how to be high value man. But the question we should ask ourselves, if this knowledge makes our connection deeper and stronger, the truth is the more you chase becoming ideal, the more you lose who you really are. And here's what I want to tell you straight. When you're not honest with yourself, you attract misaligned connections. And if you're not being real, you'll keep matching with people who are also performing. And that's why things don't stick. And if you're tired of feeling unseen in the dating scene, I have something important to share with you in this video. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Anna and I'm international matchmaker. And if you're new here, you're more than welcome. I work with Western men who ready to find real love, loving relationship with Slavic women who value family, loyalty, and depth over the flash or noise. In this video, I want to dig into something powerful and very underestimated for long-term happy relationship. It's our authenticity. And I wanted to talk about this not as a trend, but as the most important dating advantage that you can have. So let's get into it. What is authenticity really? Let's simplify it. Like, authenticity means what I feel, what I believe, what I say, and what I do actually match. That's it. It's not about being perfect or raw or always vulnerable, It's about being consistent with yourself. Can I trust your energy? Do your energy match with your words? That's what highly intuitive Slavic women look at. And when those parts of you lined up, other people can finally recognize you because it feels aligned. And that's how attraction works. Not, by your performance to be the best of you can, but by recognition. There is a harmony between what you do, how you present yourself, how you feel. And there is a reason we say, he just got me, or she felt familiar to me. That's what happens when two people are aligned. But when you're playing a role, hiding behind strategies, you don't give anyone the chance to even to meet you real, to recognize the real you. And if they cannot recognize the real you, they cannot love the real you either, Why is it so hard to be real? Let's be honest. It's not your fault. I believe that's the way we've been raised, And we live in a time where everyone is kind of like marketing themselves, even on the dates. It's like we're all little personal brands trying to convert each other. And you start performing the version of yourself you think is attractive, successful, masculine, alpha, evolved, healed, or just very charismatic when you are not, or funny. But inside you feel this is not you, It's just some mask that you wear every day. And it takes more effort to keep it than, it's very energy consuming for you. And it's like a non-stop guard, metal guard that you're wearing to match other people's expectations. And I see this with both men and women. Beautiful people, successful, kind-hearted, but underneath disconnected to their real one, from their real themselves. They say right words, but there's no soul in them. And we don't even realize, we are doing it. Social expectations, I don't know, non-stop social media telling us what to do, how to be. It's a lot, right? You watch all of them and then all of a sudden you become a walking book of quotes, and expectations of other people. But how people read you, they feel you're not real. And the cost of performance. And let's talk about power of the reset. One of my favorite client stories is that woman we helped to engage recently. When she first came to us, she was a textbook, perfect, feminine, smart, graceful, kind, all possible. Beautiful words I can describe her with. But something was missing. She was trying too hard to be the right woman instead of being herself. And she felt it. So one day she said, I need to hear myself again. So she flew to India for a retreat. And this was very like a rebirth trip to her. When she came back, she didn't have a glow, but she has clarity and peace. She was not trying to be liked, anymore and match somebody else's expectations. And guess what? She met her now fiance shortly after. And not because India gave her this man, but because it gave her herself. And when she aligned, the right man could recognize her and fall in love with this, her beauty, her realness. And we move to another part of this video, why authenticity is so sexy to Slavic women. I'm not sure if you have learned a lot about this, but Slavic women, Ukrainian, Russian, Belarusian, they're very opposite of being naive. They're deeply intuitive. And they grown up in culture where congruence matters, where your words and your actions need to match, right? There shouldn't be a gap between two of those things, and your feelings also. If they don't, she will not be confronting you. She will just quietly disappear. Again, this is a very cultural thing. Slavic women are not allergic to modern men, but they allergic to bullshit. That's reality. You don't need to be rich, as a lot of you think, or or super alpha, but you must be yourself and you must be real. If your energy is steady and your intentions are clear and your values are visible to her, you will be magnetized to the kind of woman who wants to be with you. But if you're still performing some podcast personally, still chasing validation, still apologizing for wanting love, you're not going to attract, you're not going to attract a real woman that can fall in love deeply with your personality. Or maybe you will not attract nobody, because it will be just read by them, it's a fake. And when we talk about authenticity and long-term love, what sustains love in the long run is not chemistry or clever lines or the right dating funnel, as a lot of Western men think. It's alignment between two whole, self-aware, honest people who are done pretending. And yes, it's a process. you are not going to wake one day and be fully authentic. And this isn't before and after, Instagram reel where you wake up and it's like it happened overnight. It's a daily reset. And sometimes we drift, sometimes we regress, sometimes we try to impress again, and that's okay. The key is to not fight you for this, but just notice and come back to your authenticity and ask if this is my truth or this is my strategy to be loved, to get love. Am I speaking from clarity, or it's my insecurity part now speaking? Because the quality of your relationship depends on quality of your alignment with yourself. And now let me talk to this part of you that probably feel tired from, swiping, tired of adjustment to fit someone else's list, tired of learning all the right moves only to be ghosted anyway. I hear you. I know how it feels. Been there, done that. We all been there, but it's for this we have life journey to learn, right? To come closer to ourselves at the end of the day. You don't need to be, louder or richer or cooler, wait for this moment when you will become ideal. But you need to be you, with nothing, held back or nothing faked. That's what a woman who truly loves man is looking for. She wants to see your essence, not the mask you wear to impress her. And I promise you, the moment you start living from that place, not perfectly, but sincerely, you will be met. You will be chosen. You will be loved. But not because you tricked someone into it, It's just because when your shield drops and people can see real you, and people can fall in love with this. And I think Western culture, even more than Slavic, create a lot of fears about expectations of what you should be to deserve, to be loved. If this message lands for you, I want to invite you to our Telegram community, and please find the link in the description below. And if you're ready for real guidance and real introductions with verified Slavic women that want serious relationship and a real matchmaking process that honors you, book a free consultation, matchmaking consultation with us one-on-one. And we'll be happy to talk to you and see where you're at now. Please like this video if you find it helpful, if it helped to maybe reconnect with yourself. Write me in comments what you think. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to see me more, and please share with some brother of yours that's still trying too hard to be somebody else, You don't need to be perfect. You need to be real. And that is how real love finds you. And I will just add final thing that sometimes when I do video dates with all couples, Western man, I never saw this before with any Slavic woman on a date, but Western men, those who like to put a green screen on the back. And this is first when you've been triggering Slavic woman with a question, what he's hiding, how I can know him, how I can trust him if like that's how our journey begin. So if you will be one of these men who come on a date with one of our ladies, please make sure you take care about your background, wherever you hide in there, mess, or Slavic women have always the worst imagination that there is maybe wife and children hidden that you don't want her to see. So anyway, think about this, yeah, and start from having your Zoom videos with anyone from place of reality and your real background. Okay, was happy to see you and hope to see you in my upcoming episodes. Bye bye for now.